So once you have an image selected, even if you have legal permissions to use it, you still need to give credit to the person or the company who created this object and shared it. So a tool that I like to use is easybib.com, and you may have learned about this in computer science. So what I need to do is go up and open a new tab, and I'm going to type in easybib. Easybib.com comes right up. And you need to pick what type of item it is that you are citing. A lot of people just start with website and think to paste the URL in there, but that's not going to properly cite everything. So first of all, you need to pick what it is that you're citing. And since we're doing an image, I'm going to keep looking. I'm going to click all 59 options, and then I'm looking over here under most popular, digital image. That's what that is. So I'm clicking on that, and now it's going to ask me the questions that will provide the information needed to make a proper citation. And so sometimes when you're doing this, you'll have to toggle back and forth between the image search and easybib while you fill in the information. So I'm going to go back to my record search, and I'm going to pick a different one just to model the whole process of going and getting all the information. So I'm going to pick this one. And the first thing that this asked me was the official title, if any. So now I'm going to go back, and yes, it did have an official title. I'm going to actually visit this page, and here's a page about the image, but here's the title. So I'm just going to copy it. I had no reason to have to write this down and then make a mistake, so I'm just going to copy that and paste it in here. Sometimes you'll have an image that is not, and I can take JPEG out because that's not part of the title, that's part of the format, but you could leave it. If there was no title, then you could write a description. Now it wants to know the contributor. So that's who's the photographer or who made that image. So I'm going to go back here, and I'm going to look and see if it tells me down below. So here's the author. And sometimes people have maybe a stage name or a professional name they use when they are creating images or works of writing, and so you take whatever that is. It may or may not be their official name, but that's their listed name as the creator of this image. So then I'm going to just paste that in, and since it only was one name, I'm going to put that in the last name section, so I'm going to paste that in. Okay, and then now it wants to know what is the website title. So the title of this website is actually Wikimedia Commons. It doesn't want the actual web address, but this is coming from Wikimedia Commons. So it's like Wikipedia, but in the Commons, it's where people are sharing things that they're allowing. So I'm going to type Wikimedia Commons in under the title. Wikimedia Commons. And then it wants the URL. So I'm going to copy the URL. And go back to here, and I'll paste it. And then it says display URL. You're going to say no. In an MLA, you don't have to. If your teacher says they want it, then yes, you would do it. And then the day I accessed this, that's the day that I found this. So I'm clicking today. And then it wants to know when it was electronically published. So I'm going to go back to that, and I'm going to see if it tells me. And it does. It's from 24 August 2013. So 24 August and then 2013. And then I'm going to create citation. And what it does is it takes all of that information and it puts it in proper formatting. For instance, you have to have your author followed by a period and then the title, and the title needs to be italicized, and then it talks about the format, and then the publication that it came from is italicized as well. And so then what I would do is I would copy this, or I can click copy and paste, and then I could put this in a Word document, or since I know you're doing a PowerPoint, I already have a bibliography page made, and I will paste it right there. And then I will just continue to add as I get more sources. If you do several in one time, easybib will automatically alphabetize them and put them in a format for you. Otherwise, if you are doing one now and one later, then you want to just copy and paste it into the running document that you are creating. So hopefully that will help you as you find images and properly cite them for this project.